Ladies and gentlemen, breaker, 1-9. This is KD at KDRL Sports TV, aka KD Sports TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Ooh-wee. All right, the official news. Kenny Pickett traded from the Browns to the Raiders for a 2026 draft pick. All right, so let's just look at this. This is something that I said a long time ago. Now, what I didn't know is where he would potentially get traded to, because it was very suspicious. Just think about it. All he did, 7-on-7, didn't do any 11-on-11 because of hamstring issues. He didn't play in any preseason games. I've always said it's nothing more than a backup. So what I mean by that is maybe the Browns did what they did by getting two rookies. But also think about it from this point of view. If you remember, many of you may not, but I do. The Browns did not pick up his fifth-year option. So fifth year would have been 2026. Okay, so let's go with this. First round pick to the Steelers, played 2 years. Horrible. I don't dislike the guy, but he just didn't play well. Steelers ain't my team anyway. So if it's yours, sorry. Cleveland is not my team, but I do watch Shador. So that's what I'm talking about. So then last year, he goes to Philadelphia. Backup. This is the ironic thing right here, y'all. Philadelphia traded him to Cleveland for a fifth-round pick. So here's the ironic part. Shador, fifth-round draft pick. Okay. So this is the ironic part right here. Kenny Pickett has officially been traded from the Cleveland Browns to the Las Vegas Raiders, according to ESPN and multiple sources. Here you go. Come on. Here you go. The Browns will receive a fifth-round pick in 2026 draft. Wow. So Shador was drafted in the fifth round. So obviously they felt better from him. You got traded from the Steelers to Philadelphia, fifth round pick. Correction. You got traded there. Then you get traded. Well, you signed with Cleveland, fifth round pick. But what was so striking from the very beginning, they did not, and I'm saying it again, they did not pick up his fifth year option. So I just wonder, was that the reason that he wasn't playing in the preseason? Was he really that hurt? Inquiring minds want to know. But hey, before I forget, if I already said it, excuse me. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Go to KDRS Sports TV. Yeah, aka KD Sports TV. Yeah, it's a little bit late, but this breaking news. So what now does that mean? It's still, in my opinion, even though the reports are that Deshaun Watson is, the Achilles tendon is, I guess, okay, and he's working out, throwing balls, and so forth, so on. I don't believe that, because this is back to back. He had just torn Achilles last year, working out, training. That's a 1-year deal, period. I don't give a crap who you are. Working out, and he tore it again. In my opinion, he will not be able to play this 2025 football season. So what does that mean? Joe Flacco, number one. We already know they're going to put Dylan Gabriel, number 2. Why? 3rd round draft pick. Shador, 5th round draft pick. 3. But that brings a whole lot of stuff, speculations. Should something happen to Joe Flacco? Of course, we already know Dylan Gabriel is going to be number 2. So unfortunately, we already understand he has a height deficiency. So if you ever watched him throughout college, he's always been in the shotgun. And I've stated this before. He played real well last week. But if you notice, that was out of shotgun. Now, Stefanski actually likes to run his offense play action, meaning quarterback is under the center. And of course, sometimes you're going to be in shotgun. But if you watch the game last week, when Dylan Gabriel played on the center, he struggled. He struggled. I mean, that's just what it is. Now, is Shador better than him? Well, we'll see. But he struggled on the center. He did well when he was in the shotgun because he was able to get them passes out. He was able to get them passes out real quick, out in the flats, left, right. Little bit. No, let me not say that. He struggled throwing the passes over the middle because even though he was in the shotgun, he couldn't see over the defensive line. And so therefore, the ball would fly a little bit, thus putting his receivers in tough situations where they're going to get their bell rung. I forget the receiver or the analyst said this. He was a NFL player, a receiver, and they asked, and he's in Cleveland. What happens if the quarterback and the receiver? So you got quarterback, you got receiver. So the quarterback is back here. By the way, I don't care what they say. Dylan Gabriel, he ain't no 5'11". He ain't 6 feet. 5'9.5". 5'10" at best. And that's just real. Okay, so the question that was asked was, can you see the quarterback if he's not that tall? Can you see him when you running your route? The gentleman said no, but you have to rely on, what your route is. You know what your route is. So that's what you get. You just have to run your route. But no, you can't necessarily, that's a double negative. You can't actually see your quarterback if he's short in stature. So you just got to run your route. Good, bad, whatever the case may be, that's just what you got to do. That, it has worked for him at Oregon, Oklahoma, and I just really forget. I think it was UCF. Okay. But even at that, he was not throwing long passes. Everything was short. If you watched them last year at Oregon, he wasn't throwing them. I mean, not many, I'll say that, but it might be a 15-yard route, a dip, go across the middle, go to the flat, and then they taking it to the house. But he wasn't throwing no 50-yard passes and no 30-yard passes down the field. And the truth be told, quarterbacks, period, those are, that really just don't happen all the time. That receiver has to be really open. A lot of the passes are intermediate, maybe 5, 10 yards, 15 yards, and then boom, tackle. But can he see over the offensive and defensive line? I don't think so. However, this is something that this is something I'm going to keep on. Is a backup quarterback. Dylan Gabriel will be a backup quarterback for his career. He will be in the NFL for a long time. He'll get 15 years, 16 years. However, backup quarterback is all he's going to be. Being a left-handed quarterback is very, very difficult. Number one, the spiral is coming from a different angle. That I know, I'm 56. The best that I know that was left-handed was Steve Young out of BYU. Then he played for the USL, and then he came USFL, excuse me. Then he went to San Francisco. That's the best that I remember. I want to say that for y'all younger folks, Jim Zorn, if you remember him, I want to say that he was left-handed, Seattle Seahawks. That was a long time ago. And he wasn't very tall, but he excelled. But, I just wanted to get down and get jiggy with it, y'all. And get y'all to drop y'all comments and let's talk. Because this is something that I knew at some point. Didn't know it. I didn't know that it would happen today. Today is Monday, September the 25th. I didn't know it would happen today, but I suspected that it was going to happen. And I believe that I told y'all that he is not a starter in the NFL. He has proven what he can do. He's injury prone. I mean, come on. He was at Pittsburgh 2 years. 1 year in Philadelphia. Now, all of a sudden, this year, Cleveland, back up them brakes. But now he's in Las Vegas. So in, 4 years, he's been 4 different teams. Well, it depends on how y'all want to say, if you want to count Cleveland and then now Las Vegas, now you would say 5 years. But he's going to be a backup to Geno. Oh, and guess why? Come on. Guess why he's going to be a backup? It's because Aidan O'Connell's preseason wrist fracture, broke his wrist. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. So, last thing I'm going to say about this, I ain't going to keep ranting, raving, going on. I'm not going to do that. So, here's the deal. If he comes back, is Pickett still going to be there? Or is that guy, the quarterback, is he going to be let go? What do you think? I would like to see that. But now, here's the deal. We know you got Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Pittsburgh. You got Geno. Now, Geno, he has played well in the NFL, but he has had some injuries. So let's look at that right there. Is Geno gonna be? Is he gonna be healthy? And at that point, is Kenny Pickett gonna be healthy? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, he has, he's had the hamstring problem. So when you go to another team and you get traded, you have to pass their physical. We know that, right? You got to pass their physical. So let's figure this out right here. Has the hamstring has it been hurt? Has the hamstring been hurt? Most likely, I would say yeah. But then what I would also question, when has the hamstring been rehabilitated? Or was this the plan all along? That's what's up, guys. But hey, like I said, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Go to KDRL Sports TV. And this is KD in the house. Let's go. Let's get jiggy with it. Because I'm still getting jiggy with it. I'm still going to bring it to you. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to bring it to you. And then when we talk about Colorado Buffs, I will be there Thursday. Report. Peace, love, happiness, and let's get down. Let's get jiggy with it. Oh yeah. That's not Hulk Hogan. This is KD. Oh yeah. Let's get with it. Come on. Come on. You know I'm bringing it to you. Let's go. Give me your comments, y'all. Let's go. All right. I'm out.